Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make some delicious tortitas de papa with a calabacita salad. In case you guys want to know how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for the recipe we're going to need 7 potatoes, 2 eggs, 1 cup of queso cotija, 2 cups of queso Oaxaca, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 3 calabacitas, 1 red bell pepper, 2 avocados, 1 Roma tomato, chile serrano, 3 green onions, 1 minced garlic clove, 1 lemon, 1 handful of cilantro, garlic, herb, and black pepper seasoning, total seasoning, and black pepper. So these are ingredients. Now let's get started. Alright guys, so first we're going to begin by peeling our potatoes. Alright, so once we have our potatoes all nice and peeled, now we're going to give them a quick rinse. Alright, so now we're going to transfer our potatoes into a large pot and we're going to fill it up with water. And now we're just going to add salt, so about 1 tablespoon, and we're going to transfer it to our stove. Alright, so now we're just going to set it on medium-high heat and we're going to cook our potatoes for about 45 minutes to an hour or until our potatoes are nice and soft. Alright, so I'm going to begin by cutting my green onions. So now the white part is going to be used for our salad and the green is going to be used for our tortitas. So we're just going to chop our onion. Okay, so now we're just going to set that to the side. Alright, so now just finally chop the green part. Okay, so now we're just going to set it in a small bowl. Alright, so next we're going to chop our cilantro. Alright, so now half is going to be used for the tortitas and half for our salad. Alright, so next is our bell pepper. And of course, just make sure that you wash everything real good before you cut. And now we're just going to cut into small pieces. Okay, so we're going to get our bell pepper. Remove the insides. Alright, so now we're just going to cut into small strips like that. And then into small little cubes. Okay, so now we're just going to set it to the side. Alright, so next is the chile serrano. So now depending on how spicy you want your salad, then it depends on how many chile serranos you're going to use. I'm going to use 2 of them. And we're just going to finely chop them. Alright, so now we're just going to transfer our chile serrano with our onion. Alright, so next is a tomato, and I'm going to remove the seeds. Alright, so now we're just going to cut them into strips and then into small cubes. Alright, so now we're going to transfer our tomatoes with our cilantro. And the cilantro and the tomatoes are going to stay fresh, so we're not going to cook them. So that's why we're having them separate. Okay, so lastly, we have the calabacitas. Just going to remove the ends. Cut them in half. And then half again. And then cut them into small little cubes. And we're going to set them with our bell pepper. Okay, so now we're going to grab a medium frying pan. We're going to set it on medium-high heat and we're going to add a little bit of oil. So we're just going to wait for that to heat up and then we can begin cooking our vegetables. Alright guys, so once the oil is hot, we're going to add our bell pepper, our green onion, and chile serrano. And we're just going to cook it for 2 minutes. Alright, so after 2 minutes, we're going to add our calabacitas. Along with the minced garlic. And we're just going to season it with some garlic, herbs, and black pepper. Mix it all together. So now we're going to cover it, reduce the heat to low, and let that cook for 5 minutes. Alright guys, so after 5 minutes, our calabacitas and bell pepper are fully cooked. So now we're just going to turn it off, set it to the side, and allow everything to cool down. Okay, so at this point, our potatoes are fully cooked. So now we're going to drain them from the water and allow them to cool down as well. Alright guys, so once our calabacitas have cooled down, I just transfer them to a glass bowl, and now we're just going to finish up making our salad. So we're going to transfer our tomato and cilantro. We're going to add our avocado and just cut them into small little cubes. Pull it out with the spoon. Do the same to all of your avocado. Alright, so now we're going to squeeze out our lemon to get all the lemon juice. Add salt to your liking. And now we're just going to mix everything. Alright, so now we're just going to taste it and see if it's good to your liking. And now we're just going to place it in our refrigerator and allow it to cool down until we're ready to serve. Alright, so now to make a tortitas, we're going to lightly beat our eggs. Alright, so now to make a tortitas, we're going to smash our potatoes. Alright, so now I'm going to season the potatoes with total seasoning. Along with some black pepper. And try your potatoes for salt and see if they need any. We did add some while we boiled them, so I'm just going to add a little bit. Okay, now we're going to add our cornstarch. Alright, so just mix it. And then add the egg. So once our potatoes look like this, now we're going to add our queso cotija. Along with our queso Oaxaca. The cilantro and our onions. And now just mix it all together. So now just mix everything together. Alright, so once our potatoes are ready, you're going to know that they're ready once you're able to roll it like that and you're able to make your tortitas. So at this point, our potatoes are ready, so now we're going to preheat our oil. Alright, so I'm going to grab my pan, set it on medium heat, and now we're just going to add our oil. So we're just going to wait for that to heat up, and then meanwhile we can begin forming our tortitas. So now to make our tortitas, we're going to grab a little bit of our potato mixture. And now it just depends on how big you want your tortitas to be. I'm using 1/3 of a measuring cup. And now you're just going to form your tortitas. And it also depends on how thick you want them. For me, this is perfect. So now we're just going to do the same to all of our mixture. Alright, so now we're just going to continue the process until we're done making all of our tortitas. Alright, so once the oil is ready, we're going to add our tortitas into the oil. And now we're just going to cook them until they're nice and golden. Alright guys, so after 3 minutes, this is what our tortitas are starting to look like. So at this point, we're going to flip them over. So just be careful. And now we're just going to let them cook for another 3 minutes. Alright guys, so after 3 minutes, our tortita is fully cooked. So now we're just going to remove it from the oil. And I'm just going to drain some of the oil with paper towels. Alright guys, and I forgot to mention that make sure that after you remove your tortitas from the oil, you get all of the leftover cheese and all the foam. Just like that. So like that it doesn't pop in your face. Alright, and once we have all of our tortitas, now we are ready to serve. And this is my favorite part. Alrighty guys, and once we're ready to serve, we're going to grab our tortitas. And of course, it depends on how many you want to enjoy. Just going to grab them and place them on our plate. We're going to grab our delicious calabacita salad. So grab some. And let me tell you that this is the perfect combination. Okay. And of course you can top it with some crema mexicana. I'm just going to top it with some queso fresco. And my salsa de árbol. And now we are ready to enjoy our delicious tortitas de papa. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now let me tell you that this is the perfect appetizer. It is so refreshing, so light. I could just eat 10 tortas by myself. Enjoy. That's my favorite. Crispy, cheesy, so flavorful. Seriously, the best. Super delicious. La calabacita. I hope you give it a try. It's so good, so delicious, full of flavor. Alrighty guys, and there you have it on how to make some delicious tortitas de papa. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and if you recreate this recipe, please don't forget to tag me on any of my social medias, and if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video.